All right, YouTube and preppers, we are back. The date is January 8th, and I promised you guys a follow-up on the predicted snowstorm between January 7th and January 9th, as per the Farmer's Almanac. As you can see, yeah, we got some snow. This was yesterday, January 7th, started to snow. We got a fair amount, actually. If we look up here on top of this shed, this roof, shed roof, was absolutely clear before the snow hit. And if we take a look, what did we get? We got like 7 inches of snow. So, is 7 inches of snow a snowstorm? It hits in one day? Yes and no. I mean, it's a minor snowstorm. 7 inches isn't nothing. It's not 2 inches. It's not 1 inch. It's something. But a huge snowstorm, I'm not sure I would qualify that as a huge snowstorm. On top of that, we're now getting notices from Environment Canada that we're supposed to get, guess what? A snowstorm starting tomorrow. And it's going to be a pretty good one. They're talking, I think, between 20 and 40 centimeters. So we're looking at about a foot coming tomorrow, January 9th. So what we had was the Farmer's Almanac predicting snow, a snowstorm actually, between January 7th and January 9th. January 7th, we got 7 inches. And January 9th, tomorrow, well, we're supposed to get a whole heck of a lot more. So, at this point, if you want to look at just that one example, then definitely the Farmer's Almanac is something everybody should be paying attention to. Unfortunately, it's not going to help if the poop hits the rotary ventilation device. We won't have the Farmer's Almanac being published every year, but it is something that you might want to pay close attention to, especially if you're trying to plan out your projects outdoors and stuff. They definitely, I would say, they hit the nail on the head with this one, because, well, I'm doing a lot of shoveling today, getting ready for tomorrow, and something tells me I'll be doing a lot of shoveling tomorrow. Alright, well, aside from shoveling and bringing in wood for the wood stove, part of my winter storm prep is checking the generator. Good thing I did. The battery, yeah, I know it sits outside, so the battery drains pretty quickly. The battery was dead, so we got the old charger on it. We'll see. We'll let this go about a half an hour. We'll see if we can get it started on the electric start. If not, we'll just have to pull start it and get the quick start out. But this should take care of it. That's another thing, folks. Always check your stuff before you need it. I probably should have checked this a while ago. A couple weeks ago, it was kind of scheduled to be about due to be checked, but I let it slide, and well, I haven't needed it, thankfully, but this is the result. Checking it just before a storm that's supposed to hit tomorrow, and the battery's dead. It means you're going to have to be yanking and yanking and yanking, and I don't want to be doing that. If I'm not here and the wife has to do it, well, I want that electric start running. So we're charging up the battery. We'll give it a half hour. We'll see. Things should be okay. But always start checking now, folks, because there's a good one coming to Eastern Canada at least. So get your storm preps dealt with. Okay, folks, so we got the generator running and it's back under its tarp, ready in case we need it. We got all the shoveling done, as you can see there. We're just getting some more wood brought in just to top up the pile because we know what's coming. But the interesting part is, although the Farmer's Almanac predicted this, And now the Weather Network or Environment Canada or whatever is starting to predict this. There's still no signs of it on either the digital weather station up there. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Where is it? There it is, right up there. Nor the old-fashioned analog one inside the house, giving any indication that there's a storm coming. So, what lesson did we learn? Well, yes, we can predict the weather a little bit without the help of the grid and the Farmer's Almanac or the Weather Network or whatever you want to follow. We can do that with barometers and hygrometers and things like that, and anemometers, wind speed. But we can't do it with any kind of real accuracy out more than a day, let's call it. The barometer inside the house is still holding steady at fair weather, but we know this storm's a-coming. So probably within the next 12 hours or so, that barometer is going to start to drop, and that'll be the warning that the front is moving in and the storm is close. But until that happens, we would have no indication of a storm coming. So we're just going to finish getting the wood in, and everything should be set. Maybe pick up a few things at the store tomorrow, but that'll be it. And we're winter prepped. Remember, Canada, be prepared. It's a tough world out there.